Hi guys, today I'm with
Roxy.
Okay, so since Ling is not here, Roxy will be playing Ling's deck and it will be
Bastion.
Keter Sanctuary. I'll be playing Dark States Blues. We draw 5.
You draw 2.
I'll just go first. 6.
2.
I go first.
Stand up, Vanguard.
Diablo's Innocent Map.
Knights of Heavenly Bow base.
Draw. I discard a creep. And right. Diablo's Bad Steve. Starter skill. Vanguard skill, super call starter, and also charge. Battle.
Draw. Discard for saddle. Right. Knight of Heavenly Sword Fort. Starter skill draw. EK to your Vanguard.
Go up and heal.
Draw, check, draw, power to Vanguard. Your turn.
Draw. Discard Steam Battler. Right. Diablo's Anger Reacher. Reacher skill, move a dragon into soul and draw. 10,000 Vanguard.
No pass.
Drive check. Bruce. Your turn.
Draw. Discard 1 card from my hand. Alright. Knight of Heavenly Spear Rooks. Using Fox skill, I reveal 2 great trees from my hand. Reveal the top card of my deck, call it to rear guard. Oh, okay, no counters.
Okay.
Just call it here. 10,000 to your Vanguard.
No guard.
Draw check, no trigger.
Damage check. Eden.
13,000.
The guard will be presented.
Your turn.
Stand and draw. Discard Bruce. I write Diablo's Violence Bruce. Call Diablo's Boys Jared and Acrobat Presenter. Vanguard attacks for 13 to your Vanguard.
No guard.
First check. Second check. No trigger.
No trigger.
18k to your Vanguard. Acrobat Presenter skill. If my Vanguard is a boost, so charge.
18. No guard. Damage check.
Bottom.
Stand and draw. Discard 1 card from my hand. Alright. Apex Ruler Bastion. Using Rook skill, reveal 3 great trees from my hand. I can draw a card. Call for saddle. I play the order, canvas 2. Plus 5,000 power to Elden and draw 2 cards. Call Rooks. 18. Elden gets plus 5,000 if I have 3 or more grade 3 units. So 25,000 to your Vanguard.
5. No guard. Damage check. Heal trigger. Power to Vanguard.
Vanguard is 15,000 to your Vanguard.
1 pass.
Yeah.
1 pass, no guard.
First check, second check, no trigger. Vanguard skill, discard 1 card from my hand. We stand plus 10,000 power. 33,000 to your Vanguard.
How much is this?
13 plus 15, 28. 30.
30.
Yeah.
Attacking Vanguard.
Yep.
No gun. Let me check.
30,000 Vanguard.
23. Got my shield.
Your turn.
Stand and draw. It's time for final rush. Persona right. Diablo's Violence boost. Draw. Front row gets plus 10. Call. Marjorie. Protobot. And Jake. Okay. I will begin attack phase. Boosted by Presenter, Jared attacks. Presenter skill Soul Charge 2. 28,000 Vanguard. You cannot intercept.
I cannot intercept.
Yeah.
How much is this?
23 on the own. The boost is 31.
23 not 33.
33 on the own. The boost is 41.
28 is 20k guard. No guard damage check.
Marjorie attacks. Skill I move Jake into soul. Draw. Soul charge. Plus 10. 33 Vanguard.
No guard either. No trigger.
Now my Vanguard attacks. 23.
Modify this.
Skill. So plus 5 cards. Stand my front row. So no pass. PG. Critical trigger.
Okay.
All effects to Marjorie. Actually give the power here. Critical to Marjorie. This one will attack. For 10, 20, 33, 41. 2 crits. Protobop skill. Counter blast. Send this into soul. And return Violence boost to my hand.
Guard.
Jared attacks for 10, 20, 30,000 Vanguard. You cannot intercept.
No guard. Crit.
Your turn.
Stand. And draw. Call. Dark Spring skill. All my victory units get boost. Okay. Elden attacks 18,000 Vanguard.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Never goes over.
No.
Brody guts. Skill. Counter blast. Plus 5k shield.
It's 13, 26,000 to your Vanguard. 26 plus 4. 30,000 to your Vanguard.
Heal. 20k.
Yeah.
No. No guy. Damage check.
Vanguard attacks 15.
PG. This guy.
First check. Over trigger. What skill? Until end of turn, I can perform price checks. Okay. But if I don't get a grade 3, this one can reset.
But your regards can draw check.
Yeah.
If they get grade 3, you can reset.
Grade 3
Okay,
dresses
so I
10
give 100 million here.
Okay.
And then remove it and draw a card.
Lucky at PG. Maybe no. Doesn't matter.
Second check draw.
Oh.
Okay. Power, I'll give here as...
Okay.
Actually, I'll give here.
Ah.
Yeah. And then I draw a
Pull the
card.
dice.
Okay. Then, skill. When my draw check reveals a trigger count +2, we stand itself. It gets +5,000. So 100,018,000 to your Vanguard.
Twin drive.
Yes.
The one is this column.
This will be
Right, boost.
18 plus 13 plus 13, 26 plus 4, 30 plus 5, 35 plus 10, 45,
Pincers.
7, 26, 30, 40, 45, yeah.
45, the column.
Yeah.
No gut.
First check, grade 3, second check, grade 3.
There is check. Front.
Still.
Of that
Vanguard
check.
still. Plus 10,
You
sorry.
can stand this here actually.
Oh. But what?
100 meter.
Oh, I see. Never mind, 55.
55 where?
Vanguard.
This should be the last attack.
Yeah.
Because we went off counter, so PG, discard.
Yeah, I think standing that would be a better choice. Your turn.
Doesn't matter. How's that?
Oh yeah, you got PG. Your turn.
Final rush. Central. Final rush. And then persona right. Diabolos, Violence, Bruce.
It's very hard to go.
Draw.
Wait, she's coming.
What is this? Okay. I move Jared down. Call Colossus. Skill. Soul charge. Counter blast. Plus 15,000 until end of turn.
When is Bastion only come now?
I use Jared's skill. Counter blast. Soul blast. You can choose one unit with Diabolos in this card, then gets plus 10. I choose my Vanguard.
Okay.
For a roll plus 10.
Yeah, I think I can go.
Call Marjorie. Do I call? Okay. Just like that. 28, 38 Vanguard.
30k.
So I have nothing my Marjorie attacks. Skill. Move a regular into soul. Draw. Soul charge. Plus 10. 33 Vanguard. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Bye guys. Okay, this is the second round. Roxy.
I'll go first. Oh my god. We draw 4.
Draw 3. Overtrade.
Gee. Final rush over trigger. It's almost impossible to go.
可能是后面
除非你 opponent 很少 damage.
You go first. Stand up.
Thank
Right.
you. Now we have leave ball base.
Diabolos Anderson net.
Draw. Spawn card. Right. Now I have heavily sword fort. Your turn.
Draw. Discard draw. Looking for people. Right, Diabolos bet Steve. Using Vanguard skill first. Spirit Call, Soul Charge. Starter skill draw. And attack.
No gut.
14 Vanguard. Drive check. PG.
Draw trigger for Vanguard.
Water.
Draw. Oh, okay, I can reveal any single card in my hand. I reveal 2 cards.
Oh, you didn't write.
I right. Maybe. This card, 1 card from my hand. Right. Now I have heavily spare loops. Fort skill. Reveal 2 victories. Call. Vanguard attack. 15.
No gun.
Drive check. Heal. Power Vanguard. Your turn.
Stand and draw. This card presented. Right. Diabolos Anger Richard.
Oh no, I heal.
Richard skill, move a dragon to soul and draw. Call Diabolos Boys, Jared. 10,000 value.
No guard.
Drive check. Heal trigger. Power rear guard. Heal.
No trigger.
Jared attacks for 20 to your Vanguard.
No guard. No trigger.
Your turn.
Stand and draw. Discard one card from my hand. Right. Apex Ruler Bastion. Fault skill. Review 3 victories. Draw a card. Call Elden skill. Canvas 2 and Soul Blast 1. Call one card to rear guard. And since I called a grade 3, I can draw 2 cards. Call Dark String and Rough Look. Dark String skill, so that's 2. My grade 3s get boost.
Gosh.
Bastion skill, all grade 3s get 2k. +15 plus 15, 30. 35,000 to your Vanguard.
35. No guard. Critical trigger. All effects to Vanguard.
Okay. Vanguard attacks 15 plus 5, 20.
To Vanguard.
Yes.
I'm 15. I'm 20. 35.
2 pass.
2 pass.
First check. Ah! Second check. Crit. Okay. Cannot withstand. All to Vanguard. 15 plus 15, 30 plus 10, 40k double crit.
40k double crit.
Yes.
Double crit. 20.
25k card.
Hand size.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No guard. No trigger.
Skill on hit. Counter charge, slow charge. Your turn.
Alright. Stand and draw. Discard 1. Discard. Right. Diabolos Violence Boost. Call Boom and Run. Soul Charge. Presenter. 21,000 Vanguard.
21,
On attack, on boost, Soul Charge.
21. One trigger is 31, so 20k is 2 pass. 2 pass.
2 pass. Or over trigger. Critical
Yeah.
trigger.
Oh,
All effects to red.
okay.
Second check. Eden. 28. 2 crits to Bastion.
20k that as well.
Heal. Yeah, 20 heal.
So this is. Yeah.
Your turn.
Stand and draw. Right, Apex Ruler Bastion. Goes on right, draw a card from a Bastion. Dark String skill. Okay. I'll begin attack phase. With the boost, 15 plus 15, 30 plus 5, 35,000 to your Vanguard.
Counting persona.
45.
45. No guard. Draw trigger. Power Vanguard. Draw.
Okay. Vanguard attacks 25.
Where?
Is it 15 plus 5, 20 plus 10, 30. Vanguard.
30.
Yes.
I am 23.
Yes.
Guard intercept. 43. 2 pass.
2 pass.
Or
Okay.
over trigger.
First check. Second check, no trigger. Vanguard skill, discard 1 card from my hand. You stand, Alan, plus 10. 13, 18 plus 10, 28 plus 10, 38.
How much is that color?
40.
30. It is 20k.
Yeah.
23. No. Bruce.
40.
Perfect. This card.
Your turn.
Stand and draw. Final rush. Persona right. Doubles violence boost. Front row gets plus 10. Draw a card. Hand size.
6.
Call Acrobat Marjorie. Protobot Dragon. Call Colossus. Skill so charge. Counter plus 15 for the turn. Then Gun skill. Solar Street. Draw. This attack so
How much?
36.
36. Only
28, 36, 46.
46. 46 is 35 giga. I'll take this. No sugar.
Marjorie attacks or Vanguard. Skill I move Gunneram into soul. Draw. And soul charge. 33.
33 is 20k, 25k.
Yeah, 13. Yeah.
25. Cut.
15. Okay. That's a 30k. Presenter boost. Violence boost attacks. Presenter skill so charge 2 cards. Over trigger and this.
No god.
And then Vanguard skill.
Wait, actually, how much is this? Your Vanguard? How much is it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand my front row. It's 23, 31.
31. 31 28. 38. No, this is 33.
31 for your 51.
You're 20. You're 31.
31.
No god.
No bad.
No god.
Front trigger.
Okay. Create all Vanguard.
So close. Okay. 48 Vanguard.
No.
Right. Marjorie, Protobop skill. Counter blast. Send this into soul. Retrieve over trigger. Over 51 Vanguard.
No god.
Alright, thank you guys for watching. Bye guys.
And that is game for today's best of 3. Once again, I was playing Dark State's Final Rush Bruce against Keter Sanctuary Bastion. Even though the Bastion deck belonged to Ling, we got Roxy to play it instead as Ling was busy with her other commitments and Roxy was the next best person that knew how to play the deck. The overall winner for this best of 3 is myself with the Final Rush deck, attaining a score of 2-0. So for both rounds, I was able to kill on my second grade 3 turn, which is also the Persona Ride and the Final Rush turn. So it was very fitting how I was able to win on my Final Rush turn. Basically, my Final Rush turns were my final turns. Both games, when I went into Final Rush, I also Persona Road, which allowed me to get a lot of value out of Bruce's restand effect. Both games, I also finished the game basically with the Colossus and the Marjorie in the front row, 2 of my deck's biggest attackers. As for Bastion, the most exciting part was in round 1, where Roxy checked the Keter Sanctuary over trigger on Martinoa. She was able to restand the pistol with her own effect, but she didn't reveal any grade 3s in her Vanguard's drive check, so she couldn't restand another rearguard. However, since Almaty Noah gives Roxy's rearguards the ability to perform drive checks, Roxy was still able to get off another restand using Bastion's effect, since she drive checked a grade 3 with the pistol. This meant that Roxy did 5 attacks on her first grade 3 turn, and that really pushed me to the brim, and I survived barely with only a single card left in hand. I was lucky I got it early, giving me the leeway to take some of Roxy's attacks. I was also really lucky that Roxy didn't drive check any critical triggers, because if she did, maybe the game would have belonged to Roxy. Anyways, I survived that turn barely with only a single card left in hand, which was a Diabolos Violence Bruise that I was planning to use for next turn's Persona ride. Next turn, when I went into Final Rush, I top-decked into a Colossus, and with the combination of Colossus, Marjorie and Bruce's restanding effect, I was able to break through Roxy's shield and win the first round. For the second round, Roxy went first. Once again, like the first round, I was pushed to 5 damage before I could even do my thing. And for this round, the turn that I went into Final Rush, Roxy was at pretty low damage compared to the first round. So for the second round, Roxy was only at 2 damage at my when I was on my second grade 3 turn. However, the finishing power of the Final Rush deck is truly insane. I was able to hit so hard that I managed to 2-6 Roxy for the second round and take home yet another victory for the Diabolos team. All in all, while Bastion has a strong first grade 3 turn, Bruce has an arguably even stronger second grade 3 turn. The power output of a Final Rush turn with Persona Ride, which I managed to perform for both rounds, is seriously insane and almost impossible to guard without tons of perfect cards. All the Bruce deck needs to do is to survive until his second grade 3 turn, and as long as you have the right pieces, very likely victory will belong to you. Early game also, Bastion doesn't really do anything much. Like on their grade 1 and their grade 2 turns, they pretty much only have one attack, which is their Vanguard, because the majority of cards in their decks are grade 3s, and they can't call grade 3s while the Vanguard is grade 1 or 2. So I find what really helps against Bastion is just gunning the early attacks, and once they reach the first grade 3 turn, you will then have a lot more, spare damage that you can take, which will save on a lot of shield in your hand. Bruce is also able to play the grind game better than Bastion in a way, since we have decent defense with draw power coming from Marjorie and Gungan, as well as extra shield from Brody and selective drawing using Protobop Dragon to add any card you want from your soul into your hand. Of course, the deck can still die to deck out, but usually Bruce doesn't really deck out, because before you could even deck out, the game will probably end already. To be fair though, I was lucky to have been able to Persona Ride on my Final Rush turns for both games. If I had not Persona Rode, Roxy may have been able to survive either one of the rounds and would definitely have won the next turn, because I really went all in on my Final Rush turns, calling down my entire hand and stuff. I could tell that Roxy was really trying to kill me before I reached my Final Rush turn, but for both rounds she came just 1 damage short of closing the game. So yeah, I guess that's one strategy that players may use against Bruce, which is to rush them so fast and so hard that they don't even reach the Final Rush turn. So as a Bruce player, you really got to know when to take damage and when to guard early, so that you can survive to your Final Rush turn and do your thing. Right, so with that said, I hope that we both showcase what these two heavy hitters can do. These two decks are arguably the strongest decks in overdress right now, and for good reason. With Set 2 coming around the corner, we'll be showcasing the updated decks, and both decks will definitely get stronger and scarier. But till then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and bye guys.